Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I want to send my sincere condolences on the passing of Garrison Brown. As you guys know, he was the son of Cody and Janelle Brown on the TLC show Sister Wives. So I'm going to read to you guys an article from NBC News. His mom, Janelle, said that our loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. So that was from both Janelle and Cody Brown. It says Garrison Brown, the adult son of reality TV stars Janelle and Cody Brown, who was also featured on Sister Wives, was found unresponsive at a home in Arizona on Tuesday. He was 25 years old. Flagstaff police said that it appears that he died by his own hand. Officers responding to a report of the death at the home were met by Garrison's younger brother, Gabriel. The police said that the death was under investigation and that there was no sign of foul play. Sister Wives, a TLC reality show that has aired for the past 18 seasons, focused on Cody Brown, his 4 wives, and their 18 children. He shares 6 children and 3 grandchildren with Janelle and has said that he was estranged from his sons, Garrison and Gabriel. On Tuesday, Cody and Janelle shared news of Garrison's passing via nearly identical messages on their individual Instagram accounts. They said he was a bright spot in our lives for all who knew him. Our loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. TLC said in a statement, "We are devastated to hear of the tragic loss of Garrison Brown. We extend our deepest sympathies and heartfelt condolences to the Brown family at this difficult time." His mother praised Garrison for his carpentry skills, a family trait, expressed through his restoration of a vintage camping trailer and his construction of a custom table he made for her. The estrangement between Cody and his children with Janelle was a topic during season 18 of the show, which began airing last fall. "We've reached out and tried to be open and neglected and overlooked for offenses that were believed to have happened, but they never did," Garrison Brown said in one episode. Police are looking into what happened, so they are conducting a current investigation. And they said, "At this time, there is no indication of foul play, and detectives from the Criminal Investigations Division are currently investigating the situation. If you or someone you know is in a crisis, call or text 988 to reach the crisis lifeline, or you can live chat at 988lifeline.org. That's 988lifeline.org. You guys, this is heartbreaking, and he was such a vibrant, person. He was in the military. He was in the National Guard. He had just bought a home with his brother, Gabriel. And here we can see on the left picture, he adopted a few cats. So he was definitely an animal lover, and he will be so missed. I remember, we watched them grow up, essentially. I don't know if you guys watch Sister Wives or how often that you do, but for 18 seasons, I mean, he's only 25 years old. And, watching them grow, he was really close to Christine. He essentially said that, he wanted to be wherever Christine was. So if you guys are fans of the show, you can remember that Christine was the one that stayed home and took care of the majority of the children. And I think this was even before Robin, the 4th wife, joined the family. But Janelle worked outside of the home and Cody worked outside of the home. And so, Christine has not made a statement. I'm sure that she's heartbroken. She recently got remarried, and, she has been really happy in her marriage, but I'm sure this was devastating to her because, again, they were extremely close. Unfortunately, him and his father were not close, particularly during COVID. So if you guys are fans of the show, or even if you're not, I can give you a quick synopsis. What happened during COVID was that after Cody, got sick, a lot of people contracted COVID, myself included. But it affected everyone differently, right? And so Cody, he got extremely sick. And I think even Robin, his fourth wife, had to be hospitalized for a time. So Cody was really, he had really strict rules in regards to COVID protocols. And he, you know, created enough distance between Garrison and Gabriel that it became a strain on their family. And it became a real point of contention, to the point where, Cody wanted Janelle to, kick their boys out of her home. And Janelle is like, these are my children. Like, no, I'm not going to kick my boys, my babies out of, my home. And I completely agree with her. Um, and so unfortunately, from that point on, um, there was just mounting tension. And you guys can go and watch the season 18 this past season. But it is really unfortunate because, life is short. And I wish that they could have reconciled before his passing. I do know that, again, like I said, he was in the National Guard. He was really full of life. He traveled Spain. He traveled all throughout Europe. I'm so grateful to his service and, all of our servicemen and women in the military. But I can say that, he did buy a home recently for himself, right, with his younger brother. And they were really close to, they had with each other, the rest of their siblings. He was, of course, close with his mom. We can see here in the picture on the right. And he was, again, like I said, close with Christine, who was, essentially his surrogate, or not a surrogate mother, but like his second mother, I should say, on the show. And so this is just a devastating, heartbreaking loss for their whole family. But for, all of us all around, I feel like, he was such a light. I remember him being goofy and, him and Gabriel just kind of, wrestling and playing on the show. Again, just watching them grow up throughout the years. I loved seeing him interact with his brothers and sisters. I am just, heartbroken over this tragic loss. And I really, truly hope that, the family can come together during this time of mourning and grief, and they can heal whatever past grievances, because we're 4 years out. I know COVID is still an issue, but, it's not as prevalent or as harmful as it once was. So I'm hoping that, Gabriel and Cody, Janelle and Cody, and the rest of the wives, Robin and, all of them, Mary and Christine, can come together, because the family has been fractured for quite a while. I believe that Janelle and Cody divorced last year, as a matter of fact. So it's been an issue for a while. But it's so unfortunate that, this young man lost his life at 25 years old. I feel like you're just beginning to truly live and to embrace adulthood. I feel like that's when your brain and your prefrontal cortex is fully formed at 25 years old. And so my heart just breaks for him and the entire Brown family. I know his sister, she essentially said that she was shutting down her Patreon, and, she's taking time to grieve. And I really hope that they reach out and get professional help, talk to a therapist to help walk them through this. Because I can't imagine losing someone so tragically, so young, that, again, we watched him grow up, and he was such a light in this world. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comments section if you're a fan of, Sister Wives, or if you'll continue to watch. I do believe that the show has been renewed for season 19. So I don't know if they're going to address this or not. I'm glad that TLC put out a statement. I feel like that was the right thing to do. Um, Christine, like I said, she hasn't said anything, but I know because she's raised them and they were so close, you know, like he was closer with Christine than he was Mary, right, which was the first wife, or Robin, which was the last wife. So I can just only imagine how heartbroken she is. And I hope that, like I said, that they have some grief counselors. I hope TLC gets the family grief counselors, um, you know, at no expense to the family, but as a just as a courtesy, right? I feel like that's definitely the right thing to do. You guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Um, this is, yeah, heartbreaking. A life gone too soon. May he rest in peace and God be with that family. You guys take care of yourselves and each other. Take care. Goodbye.